Hi, you guys. Today I'm coming from a very different location. This is my repurposed bookshelf. So it used to be my TV stand, but I don't watch TV much. I actually have a TV. I haven't used it in like a few months now. But I repurposed my TV stand into a make-do bookshelf, and you can see my Twilight collection right here. And it's missing the Midnight Sun book, which I'm gonna grab sometime this month, hopefully, because I want the full collection. And who doesn't want to have a bit of insight into Edward's head? You've got my Seven Sisters series up here. You've got the first seven books. I'm just missing one book, which is the Atlas book. You've got my Twisted Series books here. You've got my TBRs on this side. You've got my other books on the bottom. You can't see it. And the middle one is reserved for my nonfiction books, which you have my favorite ones. You can't see it, but you've got Boundaries and Attached on this side. Okay, so that's just my introduction. And oh yeah, you've got my book stands. You've got the elephant on this side. You've got another elephant book stand over here, and the naked lady on that side. And that's just what you call a pot or a kale in Sinhala. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so straight into my book review, and this is the book I read like 2 weeks ago. I still haven't reviewed it, so I'm really excited to just get it out of the way. Otherwise, it's going to be another whole long process till I finish it, and it's too long. It's too much. So, this is Flawless by Elsie Silver. It's a young adult book. It's the first book in the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver, and it's based on the two main characters, Rhett Eaton and Summer Hamilton. Rhett Eaton is a professional bull rider. Summer Hamilton is Rhett's talent manager's daughter. So the boss's daughter, pretty much. So that's where the connection comes in. There's a few things that I don't like about this book, which I will push to the very end of this video. But to start off with the things that I do like, I like that the characters are very open. They're very honest with each other. They have a very great communication style. They're very honest from the very beginning. They change. They have a lot of character development that's going on. They're polar opposites. Summer is a very organized, very down-to-earth human being, and then you've got Rhett Eden, who's completely reckless, who lives for the day. So there's a lot of yin and yang energy from this book. The character development part takes a while because, again, stubborn personalities, both of them, because one is so set in their ways that he's lived a whole 10 decades before she existed, and he no longer wants to shift his personality. He doesn't want to change, but he realizes in order to make this relationship work, he has to change himself just a teeny bit to not be a people pleaser, but he needs to accommodate for other people's personalities. And I'm so sorry, he's going to show you his booty hole. Okay, so while he does that, and Summer, who is a born people pleaser because she's had a lot of issues with growing up in her household, she is constantly making sure everyone else's needs are met, but her needs are the last to be met in her life. And I feel really sorry for her. And the fact that Rhett kind of changes that by saying it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to have your wants and your needs met before you meet someone else's needs. And I really enjoyed that because I think as a woman, we are always used to meeting other people's needs before we meet our own, and to find a partner that says it's okay to meet your needs first it's a really good thing to have in a partner. I hope one day if I find a partner, that's what I'm looking for, someone who says it's okay to put yourself first once in a while without putting everyone else on a pedestal. The things I did not enjoy about this book was the age gap was a little too much for my liking, because Summer was, I think, in her teenage years when she was first introduced to Rhett, and he was already a bull rider at that point. And for them to come together when she's 22 or 24, I think, which means she was a child for most of his career. and the fact that they kind of got together after he's 24, she's 24, he's I think 34 or 36, I'm not too sure in that one. But I'm not a fan of the age gap. Like, I think 3 years is the most I would be okay with, like going up or down. I feel like 3 years is also too much for me. But again, it's just a fictional book, and while it's a very relaxed book. There's not too much to read into, there's not much to process. So I was able to finish this book in like less than a day. And I enjoyed it. From the moment I started reading it, I really enjoyed Elsie Silver's writing, because from her words, I was able to picture every single thing in my head. And I love when it goes from words to images in my head. And that is spectacular, because a lot of books that I have read before, it's been difficult to imagine the scenario. But with Elsie Silver's writing, everything is literally page to head, and that is it. That is perfect. The other things I did enjoy about this book is the family dynamics. There's a lot of support from their families in a different kind of way, like the father daughter relationship that Summer has with her dad. It's abundance of love, it's unconditional. And then you've got the relationship that Brett has with his brothers, despite the fact that they're not supportive of his career as a professional bull rider. They're always supportive of the fact that he is different, he is living his life, he's a bit reckless, but they love him. And that is very wholesome. That's not something covered in a lot of other young adult books, but like the family dynamics between men. And that was really interesting in this book. Other than that, as I said, it's a very chill book, very easy to read. So I cannot wait to actually get my hands on the next book, which is Heartless. And I know that one is based on Cade, the older brother with the son, and Willa, who is Summer Hamilton's best friend. So I'm excited for that book. I will try to grab it sometime this month. Oh, wait, this is still Feb. I can't buy it this month, I'm too broke. So next month. So sometime next month, I will be buying that book. And that is it for this review. This is Flawless by Elsie Silver. It's the first book of the Chestnut Springs series, and it's beautifully, simply written. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, definitely follow along for my other ones. Thanks guys for watching, and bye.